So anyone with a lot of snakes knows it is not cheap to keep up a collection. But are there ways to lower the costs? Well, in today's video I'm going to share with you guys things that I do to lower costs of upkeeping my collection, but still giving quality care to my animals. My name is Nick Pulaski. Ever since I was young, I've had two passions, wildlife and filmmaking. My goal is to combine those two passions to make wildlife content. My passion for wildlife and my collection of exotic species is constantly growing. Come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty of our natural world. So like I just said, snakes, just like any other animal, is an investment. And when you have a whole collection of snakes, it's an even bigger investment. But there are ways to lower the costs, but also keep quality care of your animals. This video is more so for the people who have multiple snakes. That's when you're more so going to notice that the costs are going to lower. But you can still use these techniques if you have like 1 or 2 snakes as well. So the first big thing we'll go over is bedding. Now with bedding, it's good to buy in bulk. And good substrates you can buy in bulk are like paper towels, newspaper, cypress mulch that doesn't have any dyes or any fertilizers in it, as well as even compressed blocks of cocoa chips. And if you search around, you can normally find these things in bulk for great low prices. Number 2 would be electrical costs. And how you lower your electrical costs is keeping your snake obviously away from any drafts to begin with, but also keeping them somewhere that's really fully insulated. By doing that, you're going to be running your electrical tape and heat pads a lot less, or at lower wattages and percentages, which is going to lower your electric bill. And another huge thing that you can do is also buy used instead of new. Now what I mean by that is normally with your enclosures. And again, if you search around like at your local pet stores or even the internet, you can normally find really good enclosures in quality shape for really cheap. And as long as you clean them out thoroughly and make sure they're sanitized before you introduce your new animal to the enclosure, you're going to be getting a great deal. And the last biggest thing that I would say to help save money would be with food. Instead of buying rodents or prey items from a chain pet store, you can buy them locally at local pet stores or even reptile expos. And also you can get them from private quality breeders. And when buying in bulk, you're going to be noticing a huge lowering in prices. And if you have the space and time, maybe even breeding your own prey items would be an ideal situation. That would also help in lowering costs, believe it or not. And in my years of keeping a collection of reptiles and snakes, this is the things that I've done that have lowered the cost of my collection. Now what I do suggest is with the money that you save, you do put that aside so you have an emergency fund, just in case if you have to take the snake to a vet or you have to get medication or if anything like breaks with your enclosure, that way you're covered. It's always good with any animal or anything to have an emergency fund. So there you have it guys, I hope this video gave you some good tips and pointers on what you guys can do to lower the costs for your collection. And if you guys have any other tips that you wanted to share, let me know down in the comments, I would love to hear them. As well as if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. As well as follow me on my social media links, and then you can follow me on all my other animal and reptile adventures. And until next time, I will see you guys soon.